Is this career suicide for our individuals who have accepted the open challenge or not? We will find out. Oh my goodness! How is this assault attack? Watch this! Spike! But if you're not ready for this...
The boss is talking now, brother. So Team BS is back in charge. Tonight, we have a gauntlet challenge for anybody in the back. So there's some students of CSW, there's some students of professional wrestling, so we're gonna see what jabronis lie through those curtains.
Suicide for our individuals who have accepted the open challenge or not. We will find out. A dream team back together after over a decade. They've been basically unbeatable in the past as a tandem. Mr. Television, its two most incredible superpowers on the same side, and Mr. Television with security alongside BOZ Evil One with Doug Simmons. Simmons continues to stop down on poor Grayson right at this moment. You can just tell how incredibly great in terms of physical conditioning both BOZ and Doug Simmons are in this one. And the Chicago kid Jack Valor trying to clap it up for Eddie Grayson, but I don't like his chances. He's giving up a lot of size and power. And not only that, experience. The experience advantage is incredible. We're talking about maybe a combined 50 years experience between Doug Simmons and BOZ in comparison to their opponents, which might be lucky if they have 50 days of experience. Wow, look at that. Grayson was able to duck and slide underneath the clothesline. Another shot. You can't knock him down. Why is Grayson climbing by BOZ? Fly clothesline. Did you ever think of this? They win it here. 2 count there. Grayson was very close to winning this. Oh, he just had his head knocked off by Doug Simmons. Ever since Mr. Television's arrival, he's managed to finalize deals with these two awesome singles athletes. And to think, when these two were together, BOZ and Doug Simmons, they were superheroes, and now they're super villains. Double team elbow drop. Nicely done. But over time, things change, and you know what happened. BOZ, Doug Simmons, with age, with experience, all of their goals change. It's about money. It's about making plans for themselves. They're narcissistic, they're ego-driven, they're here for themselves. They're here to entertain themselves. They go on social media, they say, you know what, tonight I get to legally beat people up. And you don't think that that's music to the ears of Mr. Television? It sure is. BOZ, Doug Simmons, phenomenal athletes, chisel physiques, the knowledge, the experience, they're like-minded, they're well-prepared. This is an open challenge, and there might be nobody, let's be real, nobody is in the same league as BOZ and Doug Simmons as a team. Nobody. You're notorious for that. BOZ with the crowning shot right to the head. BOZ pulverizing this child on the mat. This might as well just be child abuse at this point. The proverbial whiz on top of it all. And let's face it, Chicago kid Jack Valor. Oh, I'm sure he's capable of something. But I don't know if it's a good idea for him to step in this ring. He might get abuse far worse than what Eddie Grayson is getting right now. Look at this, brute strength by the BOZ, just picking up Eddie Grayson, like dead weight like a log in midair, and just driving it into the corner, the neutral corner on the near side. There's the up kick, and attack, this is it, Jack Valor, first time in the ring, I'm looking forward to this. No. Oh my goodness, double clothesline, and Jack Valor got dropped like a spinning top, upside down and backwards. Grayson's out, and Valor is in huge trouble. Springboard cross body press, and Boz caught him like a toothpick in midair. This is unreal. Oh, waist slam, and he's been wasted. What else is there to say? How is this possibly fair? He just chopped and made his hand a permanent part of his body. What the heck? All right, I get it. It's an open challenge, but they're taking things too far on two guys that shouldn't even be in the ring with them. When's enough enough? Even Doug Simmons is clenching his chest. This is graphic. Nobody would want to have it any other way. Let's face it. You could have all the youth and the enthusiasm in the world, but if you're not ready for this, forget the moonsault attack. Super kick, the savant kick. Down goes Valor. Grayson is out like a light. This is getting too. No, not the screwdriver. Oh my goodness, he dumped him on his head. Oh, how tragic is this? That was it. One-sided.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners of the Open Challenge Tag Team Contest. Evil Boz and Doug Simmons.
What do we do now? Was that it? Is that the only team you want to wrestle tonight? Mr. Television made the gesture that they should wrestle again against another team. They're even calling it out. Well, who's going to come out now?
Ladies and gentlemen, this looks like a contest. It's an open challenge match. Your opponents for this next challenge match from Chicago, Illinois, and the Tokyo Valley.
I'm not exactly sure what the expectations of the fans were, but before this tag team challenge all started, the BOZ made mention, hey, if you're a student, if you're a rising star, step up. Let's see if you can hang. Storyteller trying to go for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock, and right there, BOZ chopping the Storyteller right in the back. Greco-Roman knuckle lock was unsuccessful. And the BOZ just mows him down with that shoulder tackle. Storyteller and excellent with character development and writing, attention to detail. And everyone likes his creativity and his speed. And with that energy that you have, it's awesome, but you can clearly tell the size disparity between these two. This is not fair. And the Storyteller probably giving up almost a foot of height to the BOZ, and maybe darn near 80, 90 pounds over one shoulder. The BOZ with the snake eyes and the rumbling clothesline. This isn't even close to being a challenge, as now KJ Carter will test his skills against the BOZ. This guy's got great run and gun offense, and he's known for a flurry of sling blades, but he doesn't have the experience. This is an individual that Mr. Television has thrown in the way of Doug Simmons before. I think back in the day they called him Flying Brian O'Brien. Snapping head scissors takeover, took down Boss. There's a drop kick. Can you believe this? KJ Carter giving Boss some trouble here. Big pick up by Carter. Pass him in midair. He just jabbed him in the eye. Now there's another savate kick. You notice the pattern here? The pattern is you step up the Boz, you're going to get wasted. BOZ, leg drop. And Carter got the shoulder up, but not by much. Suddenly, BOZ has decided he wants to take this match over, and I think Doug Simmons is fine with that. And for the time being, I think this is all entertainment and amusement for Mr. Television. Quite obviously. That's what this is all about. Together as one, Doug Simmons, BOZ, double clothesline. Dropping Storyteller in the front row, right in front of the fans yet again. 2-on-1, you think that the youthful, the young hopefuls of the trainees of the Chicagoland scene have a chance? Not so much. Wow! Big knee in the back. Simmons, head first in the top turnbuckle pad. Quick trip, Carter, grounds, Doug Simmons. This is nice, standing side kick. Wow, Simmons is hurt. He's been rocked. Will Carter steal this? Oh, 2 count only. Storyteller back to life. Carter, you gotta continue your momentum, young man. You had the man down. Look at the power of Doug Simmons in his lower back. He literally caught him and drove him into the corner. Standing strikes, jabs. Carter trying to get up. Not easy. Doug missed. There's a tag. The Storyteller trying to get back in this. Swing and a miss. And Zaguri. Storyteller continuing to try to run around the ring. Watch this. Spike powerbomb. Doug Simmons puts down the Storyteller right there. That's it. And once again, Simmons and BOZ victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners of this tag team open challenge match. They are BOZ and Doug Simmons. You still suck. You still suck. You still suck. You still suck.
BOZ says that's it. That's the end of the exhibition, and I think we've seen enough. Mr. Television, watching as KJ Carter carries away the Storyteller.
Let's do 3 in a row. Let's do 3 in a row.
Mr. Television says he's ready for another. BOZ says he's done. So who's the boss around here? You're the commissioner, right?
Hey, I work with my clients. They work with me.
All right, apparently there'll be one more challenge tonight. Who will challenge next? but guess what it is? Oh, we're in for a great showdown here. Two of the best that have been trained recently within the bounds of Chicagoland Wrestling and Lucha Libre join forces to try to stop BOZ and Doug Simmons tonight. Yeah, Quintero, that hybrid style in the ring, from virtual unknown, fast rising star to main eventing against the Lucha House Party and Cali Lucha Libre. This guy's on fire right now. And BOZ has already wrestled twice in a row. But let's face it, he wasn't really wrestling against stiff competition. As BOZ tried to slow down Quintero with a wrist lock early. Now remember, Quintero and FXB are totally fresh here. And they came here ready for a fight. Nice snip up by the BOZ. The chain grappling of BOZ is top notch, and obviously, with that experience advantage, you just have to anticipate that Quintero is going to learn some lessons here tonight. When you get to see Quintero in full effect, you'll see his tumbling, his athleticism, his high-risk offense. He can do things in the ring that probably 99% of others only dream about doing. Well, that's the kind of potential this Quintero has. And he is consistently wrestling some of the toughest top competition in the world, and he's getting advice, and he's getting better. And he hasn't even completed a full calendar year in the ring yet. And his tag team partner, FXB, what a heavyweight slugger he is. A force to be reckoned with in this ring. A very aggressive, intense, frantic individual. These two know each other extremely well, and they're together tonight as a team to try to test Mr. Television and his two very best in his arsenal, BOZ and Doug Simmons. If you are in the league of BOZ and Doug Simmons and you can beat them, you can beat anybody in the world of wrestling. Everyone knows that. That's why this match is so important for Quintero, for FXB. Because this is fusion wrestling. So let fact be told, if you can win here, you can win anywhere. Quintero, what a float over. And BOZ right into that wrist lock. And this is no standard opening challenge sequence. These are two individuals that have power, they have size, they have agility, they have technique, they have youth. Wow, what a powerful spike side slam by FXB, and Quintero, and BOZ barely got the shoulder up. You know, there was a reason why BOZ was waving the finger saying, I don't want to wrestle anymore. I think he ran out of gas. He already used his bench moments ago. Well, how much does he have left in the tank to deal with these two? We all know Boz plays dirty, so he will cheat to win. Now, look at this power display. FXB is not small by any stretch of the imagination. He's got tremendous size himself. Arnie is 6 feet 6'1". Probably hovering around 235-pound mark. And BOZ was dragged down, was able to muscle his way back to his feet, and Doug Simmons is going to try to slow this all down. You can tell that Simmons and BOZ are taking this challenge very seriously. They're not showboating. They're not all smiles and giggles now. They know they're in for a fight. And FXB is a brutal striker. Wait till you see the momentum he gets on that back spring. This is an impressive matchup that you can only find in fusion wrestling. Did you ever think tonight you would see FXB and Doug Simmons in the same ring against each other. Another back splash. Doug Simmons not defending himself. Barely was able to get his arms up in time to protect his ribs. Dropped hold by the veteran, and FXB ran out of control right there. And look at this, the hand-picked security of Mr. Television laying in a few licks right there. Big right hand.
It's the sun, sunshine! It's the sunglasses out, sunshine!
I think in some circles, he is known as Daylight. And right there, obviously, the financials of Mr. Television in full effect, hiring the biggest and the best and the toughest and the youth to protect him and his two individuals he represents the most. Look at Doug Simmons' textbook neck breakers in succession. Yeah, you can wreck somebody with one of those, let alone three. Kevin was counting. FXB got the shoulder up at 2.5. Quintero very concerned at this point for obvious reasons. Simmons trying to muscle FXB into the corner. Up kick, 6. FXB climbing. High flying clothesline by FXB. But Doug Simmons and FXB are both down at the same time. Two guys who need a tag desperately. Doug Simmons is trying to tag Mr. Television. Does he even know who his partner is in this match? It's BOZ. There's the tag. It's Quintero. It's BOZ. One more time. Sling blade. Down goes BOZ. Wow, what a picture-perfect drop kick by Quintero. Handspring. Spin kick. But was able to shade the attack, the glancing blow, and hit one of his own. BOZ up in the air. Oh, wow. Spinning head scissors. And the BOZ is the only one standing now.
You still suck. You still suck.
Wow, BOZ is such a show-off. And you know how much time he had to recover. It was notable. Spinning head scissors by Quintero. Quintero trying desperately to fight back. Was that enough? No way. They're not going to put away one of the legends of the Chicagoland scene that way. Not here, not tonight, not any night. Quintero on the top. Crazy swinging high cross body press. But Doug Simmons in too tight to break it up. Quintero was close. Now Simmons cheated right there. There was no tag, and there's a spine buster, and Quintero's hurt. But FXB is standing. Big elbow smash. I thought he was going to try to spear him or hit a spine buster. But BOZ is there to protect Doug Simmons after the fact. Up and over, float over. This is a big problem. He's about to get spun out of his face. And there it is. FXB. Face planted down in the middle of the ring. Quintero back to his feet. What hard from this young man to keep fighting after the abuse he just suffered. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Double team spike cutter on the run with authority, and that's it. They won again. The open challenge tonight belongs to BOZ and Doug Simmons.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners of this open challenge tag team contest. Once again,